What's going on, you guys? This is the Northerly Gas and Dealership here, the one and only You Don't Know Me But You Will. Happy Saturday. This video is basically about random acts of kindness. The random act of kindness is either expected or unexpected. Today, it was unexpected. As some of y'all may know, as of 2022, I still take public transportation as we speak. Either public transportation or ride shares like Uber or Lyft, due to the fact that I do have a learner's permit, but I still don't have a driver's license as of yet, which I will need to retake the road test soon. But that's not what this is all about. So I just got off the bus, on my way, walking home, since I was just coming from the gym, and before the gym, I worked at my regular job, which is outside of my real career, which is photography and videography and whatnot. As I was, riding the bus home, there was a very inebriated man who was on the bus, talking to himself, talking to a lot of people. Even some of the riders were even complaining about the man. So when the man got off his stop, as he was walking, he fell on the road, like right in almost the middle of the road, as he was trying to cross the street to go wherever he was going. Then, as he got up, he was slow walking throughout. So the bus driver eventually drove up to him, and she let him back on, and she was like very furious as to saying to him, you know what, you could have gotten hit. Like, what is wrong with you? But everybody knew that he was already, drunk. They could smell the alcohol on him. I couldn't smell the alcohol. I couldn't smell the alcohol on him because he was, further up from me. So what she ended up doing, she did let him back on, and then she eventually drove up to the fire station that's not too far from where I live, and that was, pretty much on the road there. And she kept knocking on doors at the fire station, even calling their number to get some firefighters out to see, to take care of the man. And as I was on the bus, there were more female passengers than male passengers. The female passengers were pretty much complaining, towards her, like, you should have not let this man back on. We were late to go to work, we're late to going home, and blah, 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 blah. And there was one male passenger on the bus who was actually not from Georgia, but from New York. And I remember when he started complaining, like, these are examples of black folks who don't really want to show care or don't really want to help another black person. I agree with him on that. But then he also said, which was biased in my opinion, he said that a lot of Georgians are ignorant because I'm from New York, and a lot of these Georgia folks are ignorant because they don't want to help out one another. Well, that's kind of biased for him to say because New Yorkers can be very ignorant as well. I mean, I've been there twice, but at the same time, it doesn't matter where you go. There can be some ignorant people in every state and whatnot. So I consider that to be very biased of him. And also throughout his rants, he started ranting towards the women like y'all don't care and y'all ain't doing the Lord's work. And pretty much the women, started to just ignore him and let him, do his rants, which I'm glad that they did because he was already starting to become more ignorant than before. The bus was on the road for like 10 minutes. And as the firefighters finally came out, they came to, talk to the man, and they did what they can to help him out. So the bus driver got on, and a lot of the passengers, said, you did a good thing. So now they were no longer mad at her, and they realized that what she was doing, she was trying to get this man help because he was very inebriated. He would have almost gotten hit by a speeding car when he fell down. Because the one thing about this neighborhood is that these people speed like crazy. It's like they speed like it's NASCARs. Even in my neighborhood, they treat it like it's NASCAR or something. Which is why so many of those cats that used to come around my house around 2010, especially the kittens, they were all hit and killed by these speeding cars because they don't care. It was a random act of kindness, and I'm grateful that this bus driver did that. And that shows that we all need to have more kindness towards each other, especially when it comes to us black people, not only to help those who are sick, but to also help those who are, dealing with some problems. Like how that man was, drunk off his butt, and she was able to get the EMTs for him. And that's how my mom raised me, to also be helpful to people as well, which is why I'm so grateful that even though I'm always treated as very underrated, but you never know, I am that gem underneath that treasure box that no one is picking up, that no one has yet to pick up, shine, and polish, and realize the real person who I am. Enjoy your Saturday, folks, and remember, there's always random acts of kindness out there. Do the same thing like she does, and you'll be good. Sokamasiada.